Hi guys, it's Bella and welcome to Beauty on a Budget, and a very, very happy new year to each and every one of you. Well, I wanted to start off today with doing my empties, and also I'm starting a box that's called, and I'm going to call this box for comparisons only. And I'm going to put in it the things that are not empty, but the things I know I'll never use again, I know I'll never wear again. So that my actual makeup drawer is a little, got a little bit more room in it. Now, I haven't got lots and lots of makeup as yet, because I've only been doing this a little while. But I'm sure I'll collect it over time. Certainly not worth doing a makeup tour for you yet, believe me. But it's coming there, slowly coming there. But I still don't want to hang on to stuff that, is just there to make the numbers up, when I'm never going to put it on my face again. I'm never going to use it in a tutorial. So, but I might use it to compare to something else. So I'm going to have a little box of that, and I was going to save and put all that in there and do half of my empties and half of that. But I don't think I'm going to have enough time. So that will have to be another video. We'll see how I go. Now then, empties. This month I have used up, now I've got this Co-op nail varnish remover. You know, sometimes when you run out of something, because I normally get the Q-Tex one for discoloured nails, because my nails are quite discoloured underneath. They're growing out now, but they are quite discoloured. So I normally get the Q-Tex one, but I'd run out, and I explained to you, town's a little way away from me. So we just went up to the Co-op to get some bread and things, and I picked this one up. No, it's not bad. It's acetone free, which is good, and it's not bad. But it's not like Q-Tex, because Q-Tex, you've only, apart from glitter polish, you've only got to do a couple of wipes, haven't you, and it's off. Whereas this is one of them ones, you've got to put a bit more work into getting it off. I mean, it was good. I used it up, and it was good as an emergency, but I wouldn't purposely buy it again. Next thing I used up, which I'm absolutely thrilled with, and of course I repurchased, is the Balance. And this one is the Snake Venom Face Scrub. So it's an exfoliator. It's not too hard or gritty, but it's got enough welly in it that you know it's exfoliating. It also is very cooling. And I like this a lot, because sometimes when I've used an exfoliator, I'm sure it's happened to you, you can get quite a reaction with some, even if you haven't got any sensitive skin at all. It can sort of bring you up, can't it, an exfoliator? But this one doesn't at all, and it does the business, and yes, I definitely will repurchase that. Well, I have, in fact. This I absolutely love. If you've watched my channel, you've heard me rave about this lots of times. Same make, it's the Balance, and this is the eye venom serum for, I put it under my eyes, and it's a snake venom effect. I said before, snake venom stuns, so it petrifies, and so what it does is it steals, as certainly not anywhere near as good, but as Botox would. I wouldn't want Botox, not yet anyway, but as Botox stuns like that and makes it, it's the same effect, not as harsh, but the same sort of effect. And it is working on my under eyes. They are still the bane of my life, my under eyes. I would love to get something, if ever I went under the knife, which I really wouldn't want to do it, it would be for that, because they really worry me. But anyway, this is getting me somewhere, and I've only been using it a while, haven't I? So that I definitely will repurchase, because of all the ones that I've bought that have made any difference whatsoever, this is the best. Now, what's this one I used up this time? This is Asda's own make. It's a deodorant roll-on, which I always use a roll-on, because I'm with like the environment thing, and I like to try to keep away from as many aerosols as I can. Now this one, I normally use the Sanex or the Dove, but I get my shopping online, and you can put a little disclaimer underneath that if they haven't got the exact thing you order, that you will accept a substitute. So this came as a substitute, but you know, I really like it. It's their own make, but I really like it. It's really effective, and it's quite a pleasant smell and not overbearing at all, so I'm pleased with that. Now I use this up. This is the Simple Micellar Water. Now I know a lot of you ladies really like this, but I don't know what it is with Simple, because it shouldn't be. It's, you know, meant to be quite a pure brand, isn't it? But ever since I was quite young, Simple has always brought me out. I remember, because Simple's been out for years, hasn't it? And when I was in my 20s, late teens, 20s, I know we got some Simple soap in. And I washed with that, and that brought me out, even all, you know, all those years ago. But this is Simple Micellar Water, and a friend bought some for herself, and she bought it for me at the same time, and I was very grateful, obviously. But I wouldn't repurchase this myself. I did use it up, but I wouldn't say it wasn't actually a big rash or anything. It just never calmed my skin the way the Garnier one does. So I personally wouldn't repurchase that. Now, while she bought me that, she bought me this as well. This is the eye makeup remover by Simple. Same thing again. It does take, and it melts the mascara fairly quickly, and if you can take it, I would say it's a good one. And I don't know what's in it that, you know, that sort of irritates me a bit, really, because it's supposed to be quite a pure brand, as I said. But I wouldn't purchase it again, but I was very grateful. And if you can take it and doesn't irritate, it does do the job well. I used up the mouthwash, which I told you that I use. I think I bought this in when I showed you my buys. I use this one because it's nice and kind of diluted, and it's not stinging my mouth, because I'm terrible with things that sting my mouth. I don't like all those strong Listerine things. So I've used that up, and I've bought another one we've got on the go at the moment. It's a similar thing. It's not exactly the same one, but it's a similar thing. I think I showed you this one in my finds. Oh no, this one is the coconut and lime. I think I showed you the lemon one last time. These are really nice. They're the ones that I got in the chemist. I told you the local chemist, Well Chemist. So it's just like a little independent chemist, and you can get them there. And these are really nice. I really like these, and Marbaz likes them too, so we both use those up. So well pleased with them. Yes, I would buy those again. This is definitely buy again. This is my Lacura Caviar cream. This is the night cream. It's quite hard to get hold of, because unless I've got an Aldi in town, but again I've got to get to town. Aldis don't do online shopping, do they, at all? And you can't find that stuff anywhere but Aldis. So I've got to get into town, or I've got to get someone to get some of this for me, because I do really like my Lacura stuff. I love the Aldi stuff. I'm really happy with the balance. I told you I'm really happy with balance, but I love my Lacura as well. And I know a lot of you ladies say the same thing. This caviar stuff is the business. So, not much left in there. And talking about Lacura, this is my favourite serum ever. It's the Soy Serum Q10, and it's absolutely brilliant, girls. If you've never tried this, give it a shot. It's absolutely brilliant. The only thing with it, you can't get that bottom bit out. I have to get a Q-tip and go round. Now I've done as much as I can, but it still looks like it's gathered in the bottom. But it's brilliant. Really does the stuff. It feels lovely on your face. Look at the banging in the box. I really like now my Active face wash. I really like that one. But I've got a few that you know, that I bought prior to that, and I've got to use them up. So this is one of the ones I used up. This is the Olay anti-wrinkle face wash, and I really like this too. This has got a very slight, like an exfoliator in it, so you can feel it. It's not like a full-on exfoliator, but you can feel it in it, and your face doesn't feel dry at all when you've used it, and it feels really, really nice. So I'm really happy with that, and when I can't get hold of the balance, I'd be very happy to use this. And I used up, now this is a shower gel. I think patisserie, oh, you know, it's the French thing again. Patisserie creme, a French word, shower gel. This came with a set with, now what was it? I think it was some body butter. It was one of those ones that sometimes, if you do Superdrug online, sometimes they do a deal, and if you buy like 3 toiletries items, you get a free gift. Well, this was one of the free gifts that I got this time. I've had this before, but this particular one, it was a free gift. And yes, I would definitely repurchase this. It's got a lovely smell. It's really, you know, some of those cocoa butters really smell of the, you can smell like the cream, you know. It's like, this smells just like ice cream. Just like a vanilla ice cream. What's the flavour? Vanilla. Oh, fancy that. So yes, I would definitely buy that again. It's gorgeous. Now, last thing I am absolutely pleased about. You know I colour my hair, guys. And I told you a while ago, and I'm sure you can't remember, but I had an Avon lady I really liked her, and she used to come here. This is the Avon one. And I always used her. I loved her. But she gave it up. Through family circumstances, she gave it up. And so I went online to see if I could get the same thing online, which you can, but the packaging and posting was astronomical. So I thought, well, I'm not going to do that. So I tried other makes. Meanwhile, I have tried Garnier, which is good, the Nutrice. I've tried a couple of others, but I still didn't like anything as much as I like this. And you know, it's half the price of some of the others. And it's always on offer with Avon. It's always buy 2 get 1 free and half price and everything. So anyway, my friend next door said to me, I was in there one day, I said, what you got? She was opening her Avon. I said, oh, you got an Avon lady? She said, yeah, it works. So I said, oh, would you get the stuff, you know, the hair colour for me? She said, yeah, of course I will. So luckily now I've got the hair colour back again from Avon. There is nothing that beats it. It's my favourite hair colour. Could do with doing soon. And I'll take you along, guys, when I do it, show you how I do it. Doesn't look like that, of course. But it's a lovely colour. Your hair feels nice, feels shiny and really lovely. So I really love this one, and I would suggest it to anyone. I use the colour 11, Baby Blonde. But I really, really like it, and does leave hair really lovely. So that's it, guys. That's my empties for this month. I hope you've enjoyed that. See what I've used up and everything. Now I'll be back again on Friday, and I'm going to do, what am I going to do? I don't know, wait and see. So I hope you have a nice week, guys. Take care of yourselves, be happy, and I'll see you on Friday. Bye.